Hey, what's up? James here. So in this video, I'm going to go over what is possibly happening in Bitcoin right now, what to look out for. But if you actually stay till the end of this video, I'm going to walk you through our brand new back office, show you some of the signals that we're giving out or how you can get access to those signals, talk a little bit about our course and things like that, and also hook you up with a special discount if it's something that you decide that you want to get going with. So if you stay till the end, I'll kind of go through all that. I'll just walk you through and show you everything. So that it's very clear and all that. So I'm looking at Bitcoin right now on the Bitfinex chart. So Bitcoin, the Bitcoin US dollar chart on Bitfinex. And you can see this. This is a 4-hour chart. And I want to point something out because I think there's a possibility of an inverse head and shoulders playing out on Bitcoin. All right. Now, the first thing I want to do is I want to draw this downward trend line that kind of goes like this. All right. Let's make that red. Okay, so there's this downward trend that we really need to break, that Bitcoin really needs to break out of. But the way that it's going to do that possibly could be through an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Now, an inverse head and shoulders pattern is a bullish pattern as long as it's completed and then confirmed. And I'm going to talk about what that means. So here it is. Okay, well, let me go to Google. I'll show you. Inverse head and shoulder. I'll show you what it looks like, okay? And then we'll find it inside of just look at it like this. Okay, so what you have is you have this downward trend. You have left shoulder, and then you have the head, and then you have the right shoulder. And then a breakout. If it breaks the neckline, that would be the confirmation of the inverse head and shoulders. There also needs to be a volume confirmation, which I'm going to talk about as well. And then if that happens, it's a very bullish pattern. So let's look at Bitcoin and kind of look at what it's doing right here. So this is the possible inverse head and shoulders that I see. Okay, and then we may come down here like this, come back up here, and then if we break out, it would be a very bullish, very good sign if you're in Bitcoin. Okay, so how this might play out, this also would correlate with Elliott wave theory. So let me do this. I'll do head and shoulders. So I would do something like this. Okay, that would be what this really looks like. All right, there we go. Okay, that would be what this pattern could end up looking like. So here's kind of how I'm playing this. All right, now I really believe there's going to be kind of a little correction right here before it gets some support and maybe goes on. That's what we're looking for. All right, so the way this would also play out in Elliott wave theory would be like this. Okay. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a 5. Could come out like this. Let me change this. Okay, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would also be the inverse head and shoulders. And then we would maybe see something like an ABC. Right? And that may kind of come down here and fall right on top of that. Let's show the waves here. Okay, and that would maybe kind of fall right on top of this downward trend line and then get support and then head on. And now if the inverse head and shoulders, now this is not, the top of this 5 here is not an exact price. I'm not saying it's going to go to 14,000. I'm not going to call the top on that, but this would be kind of the structure that I would look for. All right, now if we break out, if it is an inverse head and shoulders and there is a breakout on Bitcoin, then this is what we would see. All right, this is what we would see. Okay, now it would be about the move, be about this length. And if we break out of this, this would mean a possible move for Bitcoin to go up into in this zone. So man, I mean, we're looking at a bullish move up to $17,000 or so, maybe a little bit above $17,000 would be what we would be looking for continuation on Bitcoin if this pattern plays out. Now, in order for the inverse head and shoulders to be, there's two things. Number one, it needs to be completed, and then number two, it needs to be confirmed. Okay, so for it to be completed means it's got to make this pattern formation. It's got to look like this. The second thing is that would be for it to be complete, and then but another thing for it to be complete is a volume confirmation, which it looks like we could be seeing. Okay, so on this left shoulder, we see volume like this. On the head, we see bigger volume, and on the right shoulder, we should see less volume in the head. So the head should have the majority of the volume. Okay, so that's important to see. So far, that's looking fine. And then if this formation is complete, if it makes this formation, then that would be signal the completion of that. Then confirmation would need to be a breakout above the neckline. So if Bitcoin comes up here and breaks out above that neckline, it's probably not good. If Bitcoin plays this out, comes up here, and then breaks up above that neckline, there's going to be a lot of buy orders. A lot of retail traders will end up having buy orders set right in this zone, and it would cause the price to probably go up pretty impulsive. And obviously, it's not going to go straight to 17,000. It's going to go up in waves, ebbs and flows. But that's what we'd be looking at, is a pretty bullish continuation for Bitcoin, probably up to $17,000 or so. So that's kind of what I'm looking at right now. It's always good to have cash in your portfolio. So if you don't have cash right now, personally, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if it's me, if I didn't have cash, I actually do in my portfolio. But I would just kind of sit tight if I was holding Bitcoin and wait to see if this plays out. However, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be kind of chilling out on this one a little bit, and I'm going to wait for Bitcoin to do its thing in this zone. It might come down here, kind of touch this 4-hour cloud. It could even come down here, maybe anywhere from 9,500 to 10,500 before it kind of bounces up out of here. That's hopefully what we're going to be seeing. There still is, I do want to say this, little disclaimer, there still is a possibility that this could be a bull trap, all right? That we're coming up here, and then Bitcoin could kind of just start bleeding down, kind of go up and down like this and bleed all the way down to 3,000 or 4,000. I don't really feel like that's going to happen, but that is a possibility, okay? That is a possibility. So the reason I'm kind of chilling out right now is I really want to see Bitcoin come down here and then turn around, okay? So what I would be doing is, as Bitcoin is kind of falling down here, I probably wouldn't want to jump in until I see Bitcoin find support and start kind of an impulsive move back up, okay? That's what I would be looking for in order for it to complete this inverse head and shoulders. So another way that you can kind of look for a re-entry point on Bitcoin if you do have cash and you do want to jump in soon is look at previous support and resistance, okay? So you can look at, see these bottoms right here? I would be looking for the same kind of region over here on the right-hand side. That would be a region I would be looking to kind of get back in if I see Bitcoin turn around and start moving back up. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Just wanted to kind of give an overview of what is possibly happening in Bitcoin right now, and kind of a little bit of how I'm playing this structure. So, all right, that's it on that. Now, what I do want to show you is this. Okay, we have our new Crypto Ignited course finished. We're still adding videos and things like that, but we have our back office done, and we are giving people the opportunity to come in, learn how to trade cryptocurrency, and make money by following some of the trades that we are getting into. We can't guarantee that you'll make any money at all doing what we're doing, but we are sharing our signals inside of this back office. And so you can see here, there's some signals here. These are obviously blurred out because I don't want to give away the paid signals for free here on YouTube. All right, and then we have our market updates. And usually 1, 2, 3 times a week, we'll put out market review videos where we're going over the current conditions of the market, what to look out for. And then sometimes in these videos, we'll give out signals in the videos. And then we also have our cryptocurrency course where you can learn how to trade cryptocurrency. You can see here we have a lot of different videos, all kinds of sections here, and we're adding more and more as we go. And so if this is something that you want to get access to, this is something we're going to be selling on our website later. We do sell this through a private webinar right now for $9.97. What I'm doing, if you're seeing this video and you stay till the end, I'm going to give you 20% off if you decide that you want to come in. So there's a link right below this video, okay? And it's going to take you over to a checkout that looks like this. Now you have to pay with cryptocurrency if you decide that you want to come in with this special 20% discount. But if you do, all you do is you come here, you click apply a coupon, and you're going to type in 20 off. If you type in 20 off and click apply coupon, it's going to take a 20% off of the $9.97 price, and you can come in and get started following our signals, following the training, and hopefully start crushing it in the world of cryptocurrency. So anyways, thanks for watching this video, and we'll speak to you soon. Have a good day. Peace.